leave, you're just gonna like fall into depression. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out, like for real. What if I did that to you? Then we have a problem. But I digress. I can't talk. That's low-key looking back is so stupid. Get out my face. That's weird. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to embarrass me in front of the friend group? Like, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queenstar or Queen or Star, and welcome to another episode in Star's Digital Diary. Okay. So as y'all can tell by the title, today's episode of Star's Digital Diary is going to be what losing friends has taught me. And y'all, I gotta tell a mini story time just so like y'all can understand what happened. Like how I lost majority of my friends in like 6th, 7th grade. I don't remember which grade it was. It was either 6th or 7th because I know it's COVID. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into today's video. Now I'm getting thirsty. Hold on. I gotta go get me some water. I'm thirsty. Okay. So this is just like I'm explaining to y'all the situation that happened to me when I was younger. And then but this isn't just to like that. This is like to like just like drifting apart, falling out, or arguments, all of that. Okay? That's what this stuff I've learned the following lessons from, okay? But basically what had happened was it was like 6th grade, COVID, or 7th grade, I don't remember. And me and my best friend at the time, we decided like, oh, it's not feeling like we're best friends no more, if I'm remembering correctly. Hopefully I am. So yeah, so we already stopped like being best friends, quote unquote. But like we were still cool. I was still cool with the friend group, all that. And the friend group was a little less than like 10 people, I'm pretty sure. So I don't remember what I was doing, but one day I see that I got a missed call from the I got a missed FaceTime. I can't talk. I got a missed FaceTime call from the friend group, right? So next morning, I called them back. And they were like, bro, I was so like, I was like in shock because they were like, oh, you've been acting different, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. And they're talking about how I don't call them and a whole bunch of other stuff I don't remember, not gonna lie. And, what happened? I felt like at the time, because the day I didn't answer the phone, they were talking about me on the phone. So I was like, oh, y'all talking about me behind my back. That's weird. Y'all fake. Da, da, da. And I was like, I'm not about to be friends with y'all. And y'all, I was like bawling my eyes out. Like, it was crazy. My sister had to talk on the phone for me. I couldn't even like bring myself to do it. Like, I was so sad because I was like, damn, I thought y'all were my friends for real. But y'all, I'm cool with these people now though. But it was just like a whole miscommunication, and it's just like taken out of proportion for them. But yeah, that's basically what had happened, and I stopped being friends with them. And then my cousin, who was still friends with me, and she was like, oh, y'all need to make up, da 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 da. And eventually she got us to make up, but it was never the same after that. And I was just like, okay, whatever, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So yeah, that's basically the mini story time recap, so y'all understand the main situation I'm talking about. But besides that, it's just like growing apart from friends and that type of thing. Alright, anyways. So yeah, I got a list on my phone. And it's like 10 things. It's 10 things on here. If I think of anything else, I'll just like say. But first lesson I learned was friendship breakups hurt like hell. For real. Like the way I was bawling my eyes out, I was so sad after that. Because I was like, damn, I have no more friends. Like in my head, I had no friends after that. Except for my cousin. But I still had friends. Like, I literally still had friends. I was just being dramatic. But like, it really hurt my heart. Like, I was really like sitting on my bed bawling my eyes out. Like, I remember this part so vividly. So freaking vividly. It's crazy. But friendship breakups gonna hurt. So take your time you need to heal. That's what I'm gonna say about that. They hurt like hell. Next, it's not the end of the world, okay? Because my world felt like it was ending, but next day I still woke up. I still woke up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, did everything I normally do. It may feel like it's the end of the world, but it's really not. Like, you know, sometimes you just want to be a little drama queen and be dramatic, but you'll be okay at the end of the day. And you'll always make new friends, like, and meet new people. Girl, relax. Don't be like me. You can't expect people to be your main source of happiness. Because happiness is supposed to come from you, like, within. Like, you can't expect other people to constantly be bringing you your happiness, or else when they leave, what you gonna do? You leave, you're just gonna, like, fall into depression. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but, like, that's not healthy in any relationship. Friendship, romantic relationship, like, anything, that's not healthy. So just don't. Oh yeah, one thing I learned about myself was that I hate being ganged up on by a bunch of people. Cause like during the FaceTime call, when everything was going down, I felt like I was being ganged up on. But like rightfully so. It was like at least 6 people on the phone, all talking at once, and then there was just me, and they were all talking like at me. So it's like, whoa. You can't blame me. Like, I hate that feeling though. I never want to feel that again. But I feel like it'll definitely happen in the future. Yeah. I could see it happening in the future for me. Not everyone, I can't talk. My goodness. Not everyone deserves your energy, okay? Because I really could like save my energy and just like moved on from the situation. But instead, I low-key dwelled on it for a little bit and made some bad decisions after that and lied to people after the situation and got threatened by one of my ex-friends from the situation. So just don't give certain people the time of day, because you're just wasting your energy when you could be pouring your energy into something else that's better and will actually help you do something meaningful instead of wasting your time. It was just a hot old mess, like, bro. But we've learned, we've grown, we're doing better now. If you no longer feel like you gain anything from the friendship, just end it. Or like slowly distance yourself. Because I've done this to people. And it's like, why am I even like friends with you if we're not like gaining anything from each other? We're just like gossiping and doing what? Entertaining each other for that moment. After that, it's literally nothing. Like what are we doing? If your friend is willing to publicly embarrass you in front of a group of people or anybody, that is not your friend, bro. Let me tell you what happened to me. Okay, so same group of people from like the 6th/7th grade story time I just gave you like a few minutes ago. So same group of people, right? And it was like summer. I was still in middle school, I'm pretty sure, or like freshman year. I don't know. But they called me group FaceTime. They kept calling me from the time I left my house to the time I went to like the public pool with my cousin. Like they kept calling me, blowing up my phone, right? So when I was home, I answered. I'm like, okay, yeah, we chopped it up, right? Now I get to the pool, and I joined the FaceTime call. I see one of the girls is screen sharing one of her text messages to me with the whole group chat, and it's like, it was something she could have said to me in private instead of screen sharing the text messages. And I was just like, oh, that's weird. That's weird. Why are you doing that? Why are you trying to embarrass me in front of a good friend group? Like, you could have texted me that privately without telling anybody else, because it wasn't their business. And you could see like I'm getting like angry and frustrated, because it was like, it really was embarrassing as hell. Like, why would you even do that? Because like, what if I did that to you? What if I did that to you? Then we have a problem. But I digress. Y'all, it's just like, it's low-key like getting me riled up again, because why would you freaking do that? Like, I hate people like that. Like, don't, and then don't be in my face the next day trying to be all buddy. Like, do you want to let me stop. Let me stop. But like, I hate people who be embarrassing you whenever people come around or whatever. Like, that's so irritating. Like, that's so irritating. Like, get out my face. Get out my face. Boundaries are necessary in all friendships. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn if you're my best friend. I'm gonna set the boundaries. Cause you're not about to keep playing with me and disrespecting me and embarrassing me in front of other people, okay? Because it's like 1, 2, 3, stretch it out like from. Because what you think this is. So I feel like boundaries are definitely necessary, especially if you're like low-key a people pleaser like me. Like, I feel like I was low-key a people pleaser at some point, but now I don't really care. I low-key don't even care for like, I feel like, especially for like self-respect purposes, and I feel like if you don't set boundaries, people will take advantage of your kindness. Like me, I used to like have a problem. I don't know if this even goes into this topic, but if it don't, cut it out. But I used to have a problem with like saying no to certain people. And it was like I needed to set boundaries for myself so I could actually like start saying no when I don't want to say yes. Like, but like usually I'm a nice person, so I'll say yes. But if I'm not feeling that, I'm going to say no. Like, don't make me mad. But yeah, boundaries are necessary for self-respect and to make sure you and the other person in the friendship respect each other and don't cross a line that's like the point of no return. Yeah, and if you do, you know you're crossing it. But another thing I said was, it's okay to be alone, because I realized like over time, like middle school, freshman year, I hated being alone. Like, I hated it with a passion. Especially in public, I hated being alone because I felt like I looked like I had no friends, even though I shouldn't care if I look like I have friends. Like, that's low-key, looking back is so stupid. But I just hated looking like I was lonely and hated looking like the lone wolf. But now I don't really care. I'll gladly be the lone wolf in the room. Shoot, I'll gladly be the lone wolf in the room. But yeah, I feel like you need to learn how to be okay with being alone, because you're not always going to be surrounded by people all the time. I feel like being lonely and being alone are two different things. Being alone is like being comfortable in a room by yourself and doing whatever you want to do by yourself. Like, not needing somebody else to be there all the time, 24/7. But lonely, I feel like that's more like being by yourself, but you always want to be around other people, but you have no one else to be around. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I feel how I was saying, but hopefully that makes sense. That's basically, I think that's the end of this video, y'all. So yeah, hopefully this is like relatable to y'all, because I know I'm definitely not the only person on this earth who's experienced situations like this. So hopefully y'all like today's video on my channel. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to your girl's channel, turn on post notifications to be notified every time your girl posts a new video. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode in Star's Digital Diaries. Goodbye.